Oh, let me get my hat. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Cooperman podcast. It's the big night tonight. It's the 23rd of February 2024, and tonight's the big game, the top of the table clash against Leicester City at the Mecca of football. That is Ellen Road. I'm really couldn't sit still today. I've been prowling like a tiger all round the kitchen. Couldn't wait to get out. It's going to be a right atmosphere up there, I tell you, a right atmosphere. And today I'm pleased to welcome a very old friend of mine, Mr. Glenn Brazier.
How do?
GB, as he's commonly known, or G, or whatever. Me and Glenn used to play football together, probably over 34 years ago. Wow. Late 80s, early 90s. And we played for a team called the Torry Road Social Club. And they were an absolute fantastic team with some really quality players. And I count Glenn as one of the quality players in his day. And if I were gonna compare him to anyone who played today, Glenn, if I were gonna compare you with anyone who played today, it would be Kyle Walker. Because I would say Kyle Walker is a very good defender, a bit like Glenn, and Kyle Walker is fast as shit, a bit like Glenn was. And if I was I thought about who would I compare myself to, and I thought I would call myself to someone like Andy Robertson, you know, a skinny little fucker who would just run up and down wing, backward and forward. That's what I could think. But when we played, we were a good team, and I don't want to blow our trumpet, but I can't remember losing that much. But the one game that we did lose were the replay of the County Cup semi-final at Yeadon, and it was the windiest day ever on record. And their kid scored from halfway line, and Andy, what's his face? Andy Burton, like going over his head. I remember just looking at him and going at net and thought, shit. And we fought, but we never got back in game. There were actually a mass, no word of a lie, there were a mass fight and a brawl with spectators, the players. I'd been taken off. I run on and tried to hit someone. Joe Shepherd, he run on, took his sheepskin coat off and tried to snap.
Don't be incriminated as well.
Is he still with us? Yeah. and I thought about that today. And do you know what I also thought about, Jay? I thought, do you know what? Every time I played with Torry, and if there were ever any trouble with it with fans or whether it were other players, that always seems to involve you, Glenn. It would always Glenn who would always seem to be getting into trouble, causing trouble or bloody kicking someone or something like that. But
I loved it.
It was happy days, wasn't it? They were a superb team. For about 4 or 5 years, I think we won everything, and we hardly ever got beat, did we? Hardly ever got beat. It was fantastic. So moving on to the game today, I don't think he's going to change the team. I know you're not up to speed with it, Glenn, but I think he'll pick the same team as against Plymouth. There is talk of taking Pirro out and putting Willie Nonto in. Moving Willie Nonto into the middle and putting Dan James on right wing. But we can't put another midget in team, can we? You can't take a 6-foot bloke out and put another 5'2" in one. We're going to need some height in the back at corners and free kicks, so I don't think he's going to do that. But I can see the atmosphere being fantastic today. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can't wait. Glenn's going to love it. He's not been before in South Stand. He's going to absolutely love it. We've got to probably go take him into Centenary and see DGL as well. Have a free drink in there, so that'll be all right. So we're just going to give a shout out to Zafar Khan, my good friend from, I'll say Birmingham, Zafar, but I know you support West Brom. He promised me we were going to beat Southampton last week, but he never did. So he says he's going to beat Hull tomorrow, so that'd be good news. Give a shout out to Jordan Abbott from Ipswich, who I met when he came up with all his mates to watch Ipswich, and they got beat 4-0. I hope you get beat tomorrow, Jordan, but I don't think you will, because you're only playing Birmingham, so I don't think you're going to get beat by them. And then a shout out to Mrs. Cooper and the mother-in-law Lillian, who are down in London in a fine restaurant, fine hotel, eating fine food, drinking Porn Star martinis, and they're going to see ABBA the hologram tonight. Do you know what, Glenn? We bought the mother-in-law a Christmas present to go see ABBA. in London.
Right.
So Helen and the wife have gone, right, to London, stopping in a hotel, all the business. Me and you were going to the White Hart Hotel in Beeston. That's what happens when you get married, and then they gallivant off to bloody London and leave me up here. Anyway, we can see the White Hart here now. It's in our sights. We're all getting excited. So we'll catch up with the match predictions. You have to think what match prediction you think you're going to get, Glenn. But not yet. There's £100 to the winner.
2-1.
I was thinking that as well. We'll have to share it. But so we're going to do a match predictions with DGL and the crew. So have a nice night, lads, and we'll catch up later. Here we are, boys, in the Centenary Suite, and I'm with the one and only DJL Darren Lum, and we're going to do the match predictions. But first of all, I just want to give you a little bit of feel for the atmosphere. You can nearly reach out and touch it, can't you, Des? The atmosphere is that hot, you can reach out and touch it. I think you could probably even cut it with a knife. Let me give you a bit of advice, Des. Don't mess with knives.
No, mate.
It's not big and it's not clever.
No.
So tonight it's £100. £100. Whoever gets the match prediction right. Last home game, Kyra, is it Kyra? Kyra got the match prediction. £200 she won, and I think she put a deposit on a palisade fence. She said to me, all she's ever wanted with a palisade fence. I tell you what, kids today, they want for nothing, I tell you. So we're gonna go with Daz. So Daz, gives a prediction for today.
2-0 Leeds.
2-0
Easy win. We're not going to concede.
JB, who do you think?
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds. Fishy?
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds. Paul?
3-1 Leeds, pal.
3-1 Leeds. Danny, come on, Danny. You designated driver again. Here he is, designated driver.
1-0 Leeds.
1-0 Leeds. And here's one of the goodies.
2-1.
2-1. Dale, don't forget.
2-0 Leeds.
Dale, hold it. Hey, don't forget it's your birthday today. 45 today. Can you give us some secrets for your youthful looks?
No. DGL fencing. That's
it, DGL fencing.
2-0 Leeds.
2-0 Leeds. Well, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Leeds, but I'm not allowed to win the £100. So whoever wins the money gets it. So I'm praying to God to win. Praying. We're all praying. So everyone get the fingers together and pray. So we'll see you later, guys. Here it fucking is, the lucky sixpence. It bloody did it in end. Right then, wow. For 70 minutes, my face was like a slapped ass. We weren't playing very well and I couldn't see anything. But I tell you what, Glenn, you tell me that wasn't absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. We were all up on seats, going absolutely mental. Absolutely. You can't put a price on that experience. You can't buy it. Though I did with a season ticket. Yeah. But nights like that will live with you forever and ever and ever. What a night. We could have been 3-0 down before we scored. We could have been 3-0 down. They broke through a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, didn't hit the target, knocked it past post. Melier did a fantastic save against that kid who played on left wing, I don't know his name, but wow. Everybody were going absolutely balmy all around us. Glenn were up on seats, I'm up on seats, everyone's up on seats. Absolutely mental. Can't wait to get home and watch YouTube. I'll be watching YouTube till about 3 o'clock in the morning, I think.
I'll be watching YouTube at 3 o'clock this morning.
What a night. That makes us 6 points behind Leicester, but it's not the points, it's the momentum and the belief that they'll get from tonight. They didn't play great. They stuck at it, they battled. Referee didn't really give them much, did he, Glenn?
No, nothing at all.
Didn't give them much. And this modern day football now, if someone wafts past you fall down, it's a foul. And I think we give them first goal. You know, they didn't deserve that one. To be fair, they should have scored 2 or 3 in the second half. We had an inability to shoot on target in first half. Second half, we decided to start shooting on target. So we started shooting on target. We got deflections, we got goals. 3-1. I was shitting myself at 2-1 when they said there were 5 minutes to go. Panicking every time they were getting a corner and a free kick. But then, who scored third goal?
Don't know. Don't matter, does it?
No, I absolutely not. We were struggling to work out who scored second goal. We didn't have a clue who scored third goal. I think it was absolute mayhem. And Dave, I think what you can say is stupendous. Stupendous is the word. Right, we're off up to White Hart for another couple of drinks, so we'll let traffic die away.